Hey everyone, welcome back to Glammy Girl. In today's video I'm going to be showing you my Makeupgeek haul of eyeshadows and the brushes that I've picked up. Actually, let's begin with the eyeshadows. So first off, I have one is Prom Night. This is what I have on my lids. Look at the inner corner of my lids. It's a very pale purple kind of an eyeshadow. It's pretty shimmery. You can see it's good for like inner corners or as an all over lid color also. And swatch is also without any primer underneath. Retail for about $5.99. And shimmery taupe eyeshadow. I have used this particular eyeshadow in my summer makeup tutorial, the mermaid inspired one. And there you go, the swatch of this one. I'm not sure if the light is reflecting well enough for you guys to see. Next is a beautiful rose gold eyeshadow. This is Cosmopolitan. It's a true rose gold eyeshadow. I think this is absolutely flattering on all skin tones. I don't know. Here we have Mango Tango. It's very nice peachy pink kind of an eyeshadow, and I really love this. Like to use this as in the upper crease area as a transition color. I think it will make for a very good all over lid color also. But now here is Razzleberry. It's a very pink eyeshadow with golden shimmer. I think because of the glitter particle, the shimmer particles in this is not as smooth as the others. But I do not face any issues with blending it or anything like that. I have been using these eyeshadows in most of my videos these days. So you can see this is Razzleberry. I don't know if the light is going to pick up the golden shimmer or not. Let's try to. Yeah, now I think you can see the golden shimmer. All of the, and the reason I ordered something from Makeupgeek has to be this eyeshadow Cocoa Bear, because I was hearing so many things about this. This is like a must have, and I've seen so many tutorials with this eyeshadow. I had to have it, and of course I'm not disappointed. It's a medium brown, warm toned matte brown eyeshadow, and you can I use it like on the outer half of my lids, or maybe as a transition shade when I'm doing heavy smoky eyes. Cocoa Bear, Razzleberry, this one's Moon, this one is Prom Night, Moon Dust, Mango Tango. No, this is not Mango Tango, this is Cosmopolitan. This is like, you have to have like this with this and with this. It's going to look really nice. I'll do more looks using these eyeshadows. Actually, I'm really liking them. This one's Mango Tango. Detailed blog post with good pictures and all. So these are the eyeshadows that I picked up, and then I also picked up two Makeupgeek pigments. These are the two pigments I picked up from Makeupgeek. They are Utopia and Insomnia, and I have done makeup looks videos using these two separately in two videos. Here are the looks that I have done using them. This one is using Insomnia. And this one is using Utopia. It's duochrome, so depends on how the light is catching the product. You'll either see green, like teal green, or like when you see it like this, you see more brown. When you see like this, it's more teal green kind of an eyeshadow. It's very nice. And Utopia is like antique gold kind of a pigment. It's Utopia. Here, this one is Utopia. Okay. So the pigments, they retail for $6.99 and the eyeshadows retail for $5.99, and I have ordered them. They ship worldwide, and I'm currently shipping is like I mean, I could not believe the shipping is so less, and it was under $10 both the times when I placed the order. So now I'm going to be showing you the face bundle of the Makeupgeek brushes. It comes with 5 brushes and it retails for $49. And excuse me, they're all dirty because I have just done a demo also using these brushes in a video which I'll show you right after. So okay, let's begin. This is the Makeupgeek foundation brush, face buffer brush. This one is the angled stippling brush. I don't know why this is called stippling brush. I mean, you're supposed to use it in stippling motion or what, I don't know. I have been using this for contouring purposes, and especially here it provides, you know, great angle and it blends really fast. That is what I really like about this. It blends really fast because of earlier. Here is the Makeupgeek cheek highlighter brush. It is good for applying liquid highlight, or I have not tried it with powder actually, but I'm using this for concealer. And this is the angled contour brush. So I was like really surprised because it is like really small. It looks for the placement of the color, it's really nice. It's very soft. You can blend the product really nicely. This is the blush brush, small, I think, rounded blush brush. This is again smaller to all my other blush brushes that I use. Maybe this or some other also. Cannot find all my brushes, so yeah. Again, if you see, once I place this and then I place this, it'll just go where it is supposed to go. So that way, you get controlled application with the brushes here. So this is the brush that I use actually for powder highlighting. This is a crown brush. It's a big blending brush. It's supposed to be a blending brush, but I cannot use it for blending. So this is what I use it for. So you see, if I place these 3 right like this, and you can see where each product is supposed to go. This is for contour, this is for blush, and this is for highlighting. So I'm not going to go wrong with this combo. So yeah, I'm really liking these brushes from Makeupgeek. I have no complaints. I washed them once. There was no shedding except for in this brush, maybe 1 or 2 of the bristles did shed. Other than that, nothing, absolutely nothing. So yes, that's that for the face brushes. I'll be doing another video with the eye brushes because I think this video is getting very long, and yeah, I'll be doing that soon. Okay, so now I'm just going to show you how I have used the face brushes, and this is actually a video I have already done where I'm using all the Makeupgeek eye brushes. Let me just show you all the brushes that are there. This one retails for $43. It has 6 brushes, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. So these are the brushes. So most of them are blending brushes. Here you don't get a flat eyeshadow brush, and then there's a angled liner brush. This is also this is also bent. The tip is bent, so it's perfect for applying eyeliner. If you're a makeup beginner and you want to apply gel eyeliner, this is the brush you have to have. Then you have the outer V brush. So all the brushes are aptly named, and they do the function very well. You can also use it for blending, here also. It's not like you have to use it here only. Size is nice. The bristles are tightly packed, not so tightly packed that it doesn't maneuver on the for the blending purposes. This one is a little tight. This is like a bigger version of a pencil brush. This is a small crease brush, so it is good for blending when you're doing cut crease makeup. It is good for blending that eyeshadow there. And here's the pencil brush. It's very nice for blending here on the lower lash line, the inner corner. These are the 2 blending brushes. This one's a bigger one, this one's a smaller one. Basically they're the same. This is a pointed crease brush, and this is soft dome brush. So this I use for overall, you know, when I'm blending, like, you know, once I'm done with everything and I just want to go over the blending one more time, or maybe for the transition shade wherein I don't want the eyeshadow to be too precise. This is the eyeshadow, this is the brush that I use, and this is again like a regular blending brush for blending your eyeshadow in the crease area. So these retail for $43. All the brushes, I have no complaints, I have nothing negative to say or point out, nothing at all. So do try these brushes and let me know how you like them. And here's the demo for how I have used the face brushes. Okay, so let's begin. I've just taken out some liquid foundation at the back of my hand, and I'm just putting this Makeupgeek foundation brush.
And I'm just going to
very easy to maneuver over the face. I think it's not as stiff as my Real Techniques brush, which is where it's here. So yeah, I can move, and the brush also moves along, so I think it blends faster. The foundation is blending faster. It's really nice. Makeupgeek brush set doesn't really come with a concealer brush per se, but I'm going to be using this stippling brush. This is the highlight brush, actually, cheek highlighter brush. I'm going to be using this for my concealer. I think it is going to blend the concealer really nicely under my. I'm just taking my Kryolan Sutra foundation, which I am substituting as my concealer these days. I'm going to dab some. So let's begin. It's really nice. Concealing, you really don't want to do the blending thing. You just want to press the concealer into your skin, because if you use this motion, you're going to be rubbing the concealer more. Wow. And the size is actually quite small, so I think it fits the under eye area really well. So I'm going to be doing some contouring also. So let's begin. I'm going to be taking their angled stippling brush. This is also, I think, good for foundation also, I believe. So yeah, but for now I'm going to be using this for contour. So I'm just using the angled portion here, because I'm not applying it like this, because then I think it will cover a lot of area. So I'm just applying some color like directly on this portion, the angled one, and then I'm just applying like so. I'll take the brush and put it like so, and
I'm just going to apply directly. I think this will get the job done faster for me. Now everyone does not need to do such heavy contouring. I have heavy, very plump face, so that is why I do it like this. Just going to blend it.
Blending is so easy with these brushes. Again, like earlier I used to use this brush, the Sonia Kashuk one. It's really nice. The same thing, it's very stiff. So for applying the product, it's really nice, but for blending, when I'm using this, now comparing it with this, going back and forth, it doesn't blend as seamlessly as this one is.
I'm going to be contouring my nose with this brush because it's too wide. I don't think I'll be, even if I use this angle, I can do it, but I don't want to.
Moving on to the bronzing, I'm going to be using my favorite bronzer, and let's see which brush to use. They have this angled contour brush, which I think is really nice because it's small. Makeupgeek one, and this is the crown brush one. it is starting to lose its shape around here, so I'm in need of another brush. So let's see how this one works. Just going to dip some product, tap off the excess. Yeah. It's really nice. It fits the area that I have to apply contour to, the bronzer or the contour part or whatever. It's really good. For here again, like I think it's smaller. I would much rather prefer a little bit bigger, but for the cheeks I think this size is actually perfect, because then it won't interfere with your blush area actually. If anything is slightly larger than this, like with the crown brush that I just showed, I have to be careful for not being very generous with the blending, because then it goes up to the blush area. Blush brush, which when I opened it, I really found it like to be very small, but now when I'm actually using it, I just feel it's actually the correct blush, the size for a correct blush brush. So yeah, just going to take some. Again, the same thing as with the blush, as with the contour brush. The size is perfect. So again, this also doesn't interfere with my area for the highlight. I can use this brush when I'm using a cream blush also. I think this will really work very nice, because it is also, I think, similar in size to this. It is also very small. So it is going to be nice to work some cream blush into this area. So this I can use as my concealer brush, as my cream blush brush, also for the highlight purposes, what it is actually meant for. So this is a great brush. I think I'm going to get most use out of this brush. This is my brush for highlighting. So now I think my good combo is going to be like, if I place it like this onto my cheeks, like this, see? One for contouring, one for blush and one is for highlighting. So this really is all that I need. This is the size of the brush, and so every brush has their own space. So this is good. I like it. Okay, so I think that is all that is there in the Makeupgeek Space Bundle, and I really like all the brushes, but if I have to pick one, this is my favorite of the lot.